Managing your finances doesn't have to be complicated. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 7 ways that you can simplify your finances to avoid stress and overwhelm. Hey guys, it's Fo from mamaandmoney.com, where I teach you how to make and manage money to become financially free. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt like your finances were just out of control, all over the place? Everything was unorganized. You didn't know if bills were paid. You didn't know how much money you had in your accounts. Well, if that's the case, I want you to stay tuned in this video because I'm going to be sharing 7 ways that you can simplify your finances so that they are more organized and you are less stressed when managing your money. So let's hop in. The first way that you can simplify your finances is setting intentional financial goals. This means that you are very clear on what it is that you want to achieve with your finances so that every action that you take aligns with those goals. So take a moment, sit back, and decide what is it that you actually want to achieve with your money. Is it that you want to be able to save for retirement? Is it being able to pay for your kids' college education? Is it being able to take yearly family vacations or retire from your career early? Think about what your financial goals are, write those down, and those are going to be the things that you work toward. So when you have a goal in mind, you can be very streamlined and strategic about how you manage your money going forward. Secondly, you want to go digital. How many of you have clutters of paper, of receipts, of invoices, of contracts, so many things related to your personal finances somewhere scattered about? Now, there's nothing wrong with keeping paper copies, but I guarantee you'll be much more organized and less stressed if you have a digital filing system. So this can be something that you house on Dropbox or something like Google Drive, where you just scan digital copies or save down digital copies of receipts and other financial documents. Keep them in very organized folders so that you don't have to print and also harm the environment. So another way to go digital is to have apps on your phone. So having an app for your bank account, having an app for other financial services like maybe your investments. Having apps makes it a lot easier to manage your financial assets, and you don't have to worry about having so many papers that you have to sift through to figure out what you're looking at. So go digital. Find ways to save digital versions of your receipts and other documents in a secure cloud storage. The third way to simplify your finances is to add automation. Take some things off of your hand just so that you don't forget. So you can add automation by automatically transferring money to your savings account, or automatically paying bills, or automatically doing investing into your retirement or other investment accounts. So there are several ways that you can add automation to your financial management so that you can take some things off of your mind as if you don't have enough things to think about already. The fourth way to simplify your finances is to invest in index funds versus individual stocks. So this is for my investors out there. It can be very complicated and confusing if you're trying to invest in individual companies within the stock market. But if you want to easily diversify and simplify your portfolio, you can invest in index funds, which are groups of stocks together, versus trying to pick individual stocks, which may or may not be successful. So if you want to simplify your investment strategy, I recommend investing in index funds versus individual stocks. The fifth way to simplify your finances is to eliminate subscriptions. Yes, we all have those subscriptions that we are paying for, but we're not using. So you want to cancel those subscriptions so that you're not wasting money and having your money going to different places that you're not even using. So there are apps like Truebill and other apps that will cancel those subscriptions for you. So if you're not sure what those subscriptions are, you can also take some time to go through your bank statement to see where money is being automatically paid and cancel those out. Or again, you can leverage an app that will do it for you. Another thing that you want to do is go in and then eliminate accounts. So you want to streamline your accounts. There are banks that have options for you to have one account, but you can separate the money within buckets within that single account so that you know what money is allocated to what expense. So you can simplify the number of bank accounts that you have by going to a bank that allows you to have buckets. One such online bank that allows you to do that is Ally. You can have one single bank account with different buckets that can allocate your money to different things. So if you find that you have way too many accounts and even way too many credit cards, you can consolidate down to one or to a lot less so that you're able to easily manage your money in a simplified way. The sixth way to simplify your finances is to pay down debt. Paying down your debt can simplify your finances because it frees up cash, but it also reduces the number of expenses that you have to worry about on a monthly basis. So there are different ways that you can approach paying off debt. I have tons of resources regarding paying off debt that I'll leave in the description of this video. But just know paying off debt will help simplify your finances by reducing the number of places that your income has to go and reducing the number of accounts that you have to keep up with. The seventh and final way to simplify your finances is to separate your savings from your checking account. So you want to separate funds that you are saving for a rainy day, that you may be saving for a future expense. You want to separate that from the day-to-day spending account that you have. Keeping those separated allows you to easily manage your money and know what funds are allocated for what. So I recommend using a high yield savings account for things like your emergency fund or sinking funds, and then a separate online account or maybe even a traditional bank account for those day-to-day spending that you have to do. So keep those accounts separate so your funds aren't convoluted, and that's a way that you can simplify and organize your money. All right, so those are 7 ways that you can simplify your finances so that you are less stressed and overwhelmed when it comes to managing your money. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more mama and money tips. I'll see you in the next video.